Hey, what's going on? This is P.O.S. and I'm going to tell you about the gear I use on stage to process my vocals. This is a little mixer. It's a Mackie 402, so it's like a 4-channel mixer, but it's really a 2-channel mixer. It's like all mixers, if you guys use mixers, it's super simple, but also a total headache. And if you want it to be more than 2 channels, you have to buy like a 6-channel, and then you'll have 4 channels and then 2 fake channels to deal with. Whatever, mixers, they're not even like cool, like DJ mixers that do tricks and cool stuff. You just seriously take a signal and split it up and put it places. And this one squeaks, high pitched. We found out today, so I'm gonna throw it in a trash can. So I started using a mixer. I play in a band called Marijuana Death Squads, and that is a band where it's very noise-based, lots of drummers, lots of effects, lots of affected vocals. So having a mixer on stage with your vocal will help kind of push yourself out in the mix if it's a part where you're supposed to be featured, or if it's really effects heavy and you want to bring it back so you're not muddying up the sound, you know? So that's why I have a mixer for vocals. When I'm playing a rap show though, I don't really mess with it. I kind of just set it right at a nice level for my sound men to take care of and make sure they got enough but not too much. And then I just kind of set it, forget it. And then I will take it here. This is one of my favorite Boss pedals. A lot of people sleep on Boss, or not sleep on, but you know, boutique pedals and like fancy little companies are way popular, as they should be. We got Zvex in Minneapolis, and if it's not a hip-hop show, I will have a rack full of Zvex effects, making the craziest noises I can with my guitar and bass. But out here, tried and true, Boss stomp box. This thing's really good. I can throw a harmony on my voice. I can throw a pitch up, a pitch down. I can wobble my pitch as I go. I can be a goofball, but also I can make cool sounds like the chopped and screwed rock sound. I can do that kind of stuff with this on the fly. It's a lot of fun. I'm using the pedal in the set. In this set, probably for maybe 4 or 5 songs. It's not like a thing where I do a whole verse pitched down, but it's the kind of thing where it's just me on vocals. My DJ will cover some lines that need doubling, but for the most part, it's just me. So if I want to not just sound like me saying the same word again, or like add some, I don't know, some new feel when I'm going through a part, if I've repeated it a few times, or if it's the outro or the chorus, or if I have a cold and I'm trying to sing, it might be a good time to throw some effects on. And then I go to the main piece. This is the big guy. I don't have power right now to show you because we got a show coming up, but this is a Pioneer EFX 1000. Not sure if it's the newest version, but it's a version I like. I always liked the Korg Chaos pad, and I always liked, you know, running vocals through that and being able to like touch on the fly and get some crazy effects. But I found through working with my friend Ryan, who always used it, and the band Polisa, Chani does her vocals through some auto-tune effects, and then through this too. And I had the privilege of affecting her vocals this last fall at a show, and I got to see how exactly easy it is. I typically stick to, during a live rap show, I typically stick to some delays, some effects, and maybe some filter stuff. But typically you can tap out your beat per minute, or you can program it before the song starts, and then just add subtle delays. You can change the length of them, you can change how it's mixed with your vocal. But it's different steps of delay. So if I want a line to repeat itself, I mean, you guys know how delays work, but if I want a line to repeat itself quickly, super slow, whatever, it's really easy to throw it in on the fly. It's got this cool feature where you can set the effect and leave it there. Or if you're rapping really fast or something like that, you can just come through and grab a sound. You know, it won't stay in place. It'll work as long as you're holding it, and then it'll get out of your hair again. I find that to be a tight feature. You can get it really built up, really heavy effects, and then just stop right on cue. Really nice and solid. I had actually kind of problems with that on the Chaos pad if I wasn't turning the knob down. There's a lot of features that you can work with the Chaos pad, but this thing's great. For just like a common rap show or any type of vocal situation on stage, for a rap show, for, you know, rock show, whatever, everybody knows there's the 58. The SM58 is a solid choice. There's like a Sennheiser version that some people really like. My guy Cecil uses, and Dessa from Doomtree. Both those guys, they really like a Sennheiser mic. There's like a kind of a little crisper high-end version of the SM58 that Sennheiser makes, but I like the tried and true 58. And honestly, even for recording, I recorded my last record, Chill Dummy, which is out now. I recorded half of it at my house, and I recorded half of it at my house with an SM7B, which is like a radio microphone, monodirectional, kind of a quiet mic, but you crank it up, you get your face stuffed in the mic, and it's pretty much the same deal as the 58, 57, but it's a large diaphragm, and you know, you'll find it in recording studios for radio programs, and a lot of like in-studio DJs will use it. And I think maybe Rick Rubin made it famous by using it on literally every instrument on Red Hot Chili Peppers records and Michael Jackson records. You know, there's that old Red Hot Chili Peppers documentary where they're recording Blood Sugar Sex Magic outside in the backyard. The mic that he's using is the SM7. Like I said, Michael Jackson, guitars, bass, drums. It's just a really great all-purpose, it sounds true to what you're doing mic, and I found it to be awesome for recording rap vocals because I don't have to wear headphones. You know, I can leave the speakers on in the room, and as long as the mic isn't facing the speakers, I'm gonna get about the same amount of bleed as I would from my headphones cranked. So that's my mic choice if you're asking. All right, it's P.O.S. Thanks for checking out my gear for vocalizing in the rap world. If you want to hear how I use all types of other effects made by Zvex, made by Electro Harmonics, go to Doomtree.net and listen to my music. I got 5 solo records and 3-4 solo records with my whole crew, Doomtree. All of us love gear. We're some nerds.